What's going on, everybody? It's Jack. Welcome back to this week's video. We've got a full day of eating, a few quick updates. One, I'm done with my fall semester, so I now have about a month off of classes, so I can really focus on just like training, nutrition, having fun. My family comes back into town from their various colleges soon, so a lot of family time, celebrating Christmas, all that good stuff. Also, speaking of Christmas, I'm gonna put you guys on every morning. I've been having some tea lately, just helps with my kind of congestion, that kind of thing. This is Trader Joe's candy cane green tea. Hopefully that focuses. It is so good. If you like a little bit of like the peppermint minty flavoring, it is absolutely amazing. I've been having a cup almost every morning. Then we've got the rest of our breakfast. This is also our pre-workout. Now that I don't have class anymore, I can go to the gym when it's not so busy around like 11, 12. So this is gonna be our pre-workout meal as well as our breakfast. We've got some peanut butter here. We've got rice cakes, a banana, so we'll be making that. And then we're also gonna do a quick shake on the side for some protein. This is the Transparent Labs. This is the whey protein concentrate, and it's the milk chocolate, one of my favorites. So we're gonna do that with a little bit of almond milk. And yeah, that's breakfast. What else was I gonna update you guys? Oh, also, it is gonna be 3,000 calories for the day. I am bringing that down a little bit from the 3,400 I was at. I was gaining weight a little bit too fast, almost a pound a week, which I know is almost impossible for it to be all muscle. So I'm gonna bring the calories down a little bit, see how my body fluctuates. I'm probably sitting around 12% body fat, which is where I want to be for most of my bulk. Kind of make sure I focus on the lean mass rather than just building fat and just my body weight as a whole. But without further ado, let's go ahead and put this breakfast together. And then one word of caution if you do make this breakfast. So I have 4 rice cakes. I'm gonna have peanut butter on each of them and 40 grams of peanut butter total. It's about 10 per rice cake. I think peanut butter is one of the hardest things to track. It is so calorie dense. One scoop could be half a serving or almost 2 servings. So I do still like to weigh out my peanut butter just because it is so calorie dense, whereas most of the other things I'll eat throughout the day, as you'll see, I don't weigh out as much. Peanut butter, I'll pretty much weigh out, bulking, cutting, no matter what. Just like that, we have our breakfast, our 4 rice cakes, peanut butter, bananas, and then our protein shake on the side. I'll read off the total calories for this meal real quick. So we have 695 calories for breakfast, 77 grams of carbs, 25 grams of fat, and 45 grams of protein. Super easy way to start the day. Absolutely no cooking required, just assembly pretty much. So I'm gonna dig into this, let this digest for about an hour, hour and a half, and we'll be going to the gym. Cheers. Just like that, breakfast is down. Maisie has been waiting very patiently, and we're gonna give her a little bit more peanut butter, so we're gonna add some more onto the knife, and then let's feed the beast. Good girl. And it's just a butter knife. It's not gonna hurt her, I promise. There you go, good girl. We'll see you guys at meal number 2. Just got back from the gym, nice little push day. I'm feeling a lot stronger as this bulk continues, higher calories, higher weights in the gym, all that good stuff. A little bit less lean, but hey, that happens. Next thing we've got is our second meal of the day. We're making some cheeseburgers, so we've got some 96.4 lean ground beef right here. We're gonna use half of that, or 8 ounces. So pretty much just tear that guy open. And we want to grab about half of it, so yeah, that seems like about half. And then what we're gonna add to this, we're gonna do 1 serving of panko breadcrumbs, kind of acting as a binder, 1 egg, and a little bit of salt and pepper. Essentially, we're just making beef patties, but adding these 2 things are gonna make it taste way better. So don't be shy. Go ahead and get your breadcrumbs in there. So 1 serving of breadcrumbs is 28 grams. Actually, we're just gonna use 20 grams, so I'll go ahead and calculate that when we do the macros. We're gonna do 1 egg, oops. let me know to wash your hands. Always wash your hands after handling raw meat. You know the rules. Go ahead and add salt, a little bit of pepper. And then we're gonna get one hand dirty again. We're gonna have to mix this all up, so don't be scared. Get in there, mix it all together. Once it's joined, then we'll go ahead and head over to the stove. Now we've got our meat all mixed together. One hand should be absolutely gross, the other hand should still be clean. Go ahead and use that clean hand, spray down your skillet. And then we're gonna use 2 patties, so 2 4-ounce patties. Go ahead, I just kind of eyeball it. That looks about right. Toss that on there. Try to keep it in somewhat of a ball. Boom, toss that one on there. And then we're gonna kind of press it down using our hands at first. Try to make it look like a patty a little bit. Just do your best, it doesn't have to be perfect. And let those cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. Flip them 3 to 4 minutes on the other side and we have our burgers. Another thing I like to do while the burgers are cooking is actually smash them down, make them like smash burgers. So you're gonna take a spatula and just press down. It helps them cook a little bit faster and it makes a little bit bigger patties. Now we've got our burgers flipped. It's time to toast our buns and add some cheese. We're going with some pepper jack cheese, 1 slice per burger. Use whatever cheese you want. We don't have cheddar, else I'll be using that. Boom. And then while our burgers are still finishing up, we'll go ahead and toast our buns. Just slide those burgers up. And the key to a good burger is a good bun. I'm using these handcrafted brioche buns. They're a little bit higher in calories, so if you're on a low-calorie diet, maybe swap those out for something else. But while I've got the calories, you know, we're going all out with a nice bun. So go ahead, just toss those down on your skillet. Maybe rub them around, get some of that olive oil spray we used earlier. Let those toast up for a little bit, and then we'll do the tops as well. Our burgers are done. Here's our current final product. Well, not final product, and this is where you get a little bit of freestyle. So add whatever toppings you want. I'm going basic: lettuce, lettuce, ketchup, and some mustard. Nothing too crazy. So I like to put the lettuce down on the burger. But feel free to use whatever toppings you have. Honestly, if I had tomatoes, I'd probably use those. We don't have any right now. And lettuce makes an absolute mess. Boom. And then just a little bit of ketchup and mustard on the top bun. What, you guys see Maisie? Boom, just like that. Take the tops. And boom. That is the final product. So, real quick, go over the macros. All right, so for these 2 burgers, combined is a total of 922 calories. So split up, what is that? Like 460-ish. And then for a total of 72 grams of carbs, 34 grams of fat, and 80 grams of protein. Great post-workout meal. Get a lot of carbs, fat, protein, high calorie, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead, dig into these, and then after this, I've got some like work to do. I need to film another video that I'm gonna be talking about essentially my testosterone review. So I've been taking testosterone for the last like 3 months. I'll go over my bulking. I'm gonna talk about that and film that. And then that'll be next week's video going over my entire programming. Is it worth it? Is it not? All that kind of stuff. Today, we're just eating per usual, cooking, eating. My life's been on repeat like that for a while. We'll do a quick taste test though. I mean, I'm giving myself a little bit of credit. I know it's not that hard to make a burger, but those are damn good. I'm gonna eat these, like I said, do some work, take her on a WALK. I'm gonna see you guys at either meal 3 or maybe just like a little snack in the mid-afternoon. And just like that, it's time for meal number 3. As you can tell, it is extremely dark out now. It's only 6 p.m. Probably my least favorite thing about the winter time. I can deal with the cold, but the lack of sunlight really does me in. Regardless, it's time for dinner. So we're making some salmon, asparagus, and some mac and cheese. This is just some, what is this? Whole wheat shells and white cheddar pasta. So we'll be making some of this guy. About half of this box we'll be eating with a ½ pound of salmon and some asparagus. The easy thing about asparagus and salmon is we can actually cook them at the same time in the air fryer. The salmon will take about 10 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and the asparagus takes about 7. So first thing with the air fryer going at 400 degrees, then we'll go ahead and take our salmon, add a little bit of olive oil, some salt, pepper, seasonings, let that go into the air fryer for 3 minutes, and then when there's 7 minutes left, then we'll go ahead and add the asparagus to the air fryer. Super simple, pretty much comes out a complete meal. And of course we need some more carbs, so we're gonna be adding some of our mac and cheese. This is just boil some water, cook the pasta, add the cheese seasoning. Super simple. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook this and see you guys when it's all done. And meal number 3 is served. We've got our asparagus in the middle with our salmon and then our pasta on the outside. So for this meal, it is 732 calories with, let's see, 65 grams of carbs, 27 grams of fat, and 57 grams of protein. A lot of times you guys don't see me eat fish. That's honestly because I don't eat fish that often, but if I do, it's definitely gonna be salmon or probably some sort of white fish like cod. But today we went with the salmon, and then obviously we need some vegetables with the asparagus. Super easy, like I said, just air fry it all, cook up the pasta, and you're good to go. So I'm gonna dig into this, and we've got about 700 calories left for later on, and I think I'm at just over like 180 grams of protein. Let me double check. So I'm at 182 grams of protein. So that pretty much means my last 700 calories are kind of whatever I want. I've hit my protein goal for the day. I'm probably gonna have some cereal at the end of the day. I am craving some Honey Bunches of Oats. Hopefully we have some. I haven't checked the drawer. So it's time for our 4th and final meal of the day. I did end up having Honey Bunch of Oats, so that's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have 3 servings. I already started to measure out. I've got 100 grams right here. We get 120 grams. And boom, just like that. Then we also get some almond milk, low calorie, it's about a cup and a half there. And then also 1 Honeycrisp apple because this just looked irresistible in the fridge. So we're gonna have this as our final meal. It is pretty much just straight carbs, which is all I need for my macros right now. So for this meal right here, it is 620 calories for a total of 129 grams of carbs. Yes, that's a lot. 10 grams of fat and 11 grams of protein, and that'll bring our daily total to 2,968, right on track for that 3,000 we're looking for. 343 grams of carbs, 97 grams of fat, and 193 grams of protein. Across the board, that's all good. If anything, a little bit higher carbs, a little bit less fat, but I'm not complaining about it. It was a good full day of eating. I am honestly stuffed. I am eating this because I know I need the calories, but I'm really not that hungry. And that was kind of the whole reason I dropped my calories down from 3,400 to 3,000. I knew that I was eating too much. I barely got in those last 400 to 500 calories at the end of each day. And I noticed my body fat was going up a little bit too quick. So we're bringing down the calories a little bit to 3,000 for the month, seeing how that goes, and then we'll reevaluate from there. But one thing I do want to mention before I dig into this is to leave questions down in the comments for a Q&A. I plan to answer. So I've been doing YouTube, I think almost for exactly a year now. I've never done a Q&A, and I decided why not do it now. So if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'll also end up doing like an Instagram poll, getting questions from that, pulling questions from all different platforms. But if you want to leave some down in the comments below, go ahead and feel free to do that. And I'll end it here. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.